So welcome to the third exhibition match of the day. We have the under 14s girls playing now. Again, in the yellow we have the Futsal WA state team, and in the whites we have the Super Liga All-Stars. So I'll just go through the team list from both sides, starting with the Futsal WA state team. We have two goalkeepers, so Taya Coates and Sophie Fitzgerald, and then number 3, Isla Alexander, number 6, Sophie Alexander, number 2, Coco Camion, number 7, Hafsa Kiati, number 8, Hannah Reynolds, number 10, Ava Santos, and number 17, Georgia Visa. And for the Superliga All-Stars, we have starting in goals, number 1, Aura Azizi, number 4, Lola Angus, number 8, Great Edwards, number 5, Savannah Glavovich, number 23, Sarah McGurr, number 21, Zaya Olandezas, number 44, Olivia Papatanas, number 45, Nasim Sen, and number 22, Amelia Zainurafik. And a good shot straight away there from Hannah Reynolds to put the state team up 1-0. And a quick start there in the first minute of the game. And straight away the Futsal WA state team finding themselves up 1-0. It's a good challenge there. Force the ball out of play. It'll be an All-Stars kick-in. Good ball into Zainurafik. Just running out of court there. It's still an All-Stars kick though. A bit of confusion, but definitely an All-Stars kick. So Zainurafik to take it in. And Reynolds will retrieve that for the state team. Good ball out wide into Kiati. And that'll be again an All-Stars kick-in, so just a little bit sloppy with the passing there from the state team. Zainurafik will lay it into Glavovich. Under pressure here, the All-Stars. And much better there, Glavovich with the challenge. Ava Santos finding Alexander, and a good save there at head near post. Azizi with a good save. So Sen would just leave that one for Zainurafik. Sen with the miscontrol. Santos into Alexander. Santos now rather. And a good challenge by Rafik in the end. And all of a sudden on the counter-attack, Kiati finding Santos at the back post. He'll shoot it off the post and into the goals. And a quick start here from the state team means they're 2-0. Good finish in the end there. Play goes on all the way back to Rafik, wide to Papatanas now. Alexander with the challenge, putting Papatanas under pressure. And Cortez will retrieve for the state team. Reynolds with a good skill to take it around Glavovich. So Kiati will take the kick in, tries to go over the top. And I believe that ball was not on the line, well off the line. So it'll be a turnover for the All-Stars here. It's a good chance for them to get a shot on goal. Sen will take the kick in. Lays it into Glavovich. Or Papatanas rather, but Reynolds with a strong challenge. It's a 2-on-1 now for the state team. Gets the shot, but Azizi behind that one and making the save. Releases Sen now for the counter-attack. Rafik gets across well. Alexander back into Kiati. Reynolds and Savannah Glavovich there with a good interception. Send wide to Glavovich, who's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and Cortez drops the knee well to make the save. And it comes back off Glavovic, so it'll be a keeper's ball. Savannah Glavovic there, unlucky not to score the All-Stars' first goal. Reynolds wide to Alexander. Good possession here for the state team. And Kiati just running out of court. Ball goes out of play. Zaina Rafik will take the kick in. Into Papatanas. Has space to drive through the middle. Good challenge by Reynolds. It's a good little battle in the middle of the court there, and Rafik with a strong challenge. Brilliant challenge to win the ball, and Papatanas releases Glavovic, and Papatanas on the follow-up just wide of goal. Much better here from the All-Stars side. Unlucky not to score their first goal. Glavovic with a bit of pressure. And good press as well there by the number 8, Grace Edwards. And a good turn by Alexander. Gets a strong shot just wide of goal. So Papatanas, they're trying to win the ball, but a good win by Kiati. Save made by Azizi, and a good double save there by Azizi in the end. Rushes the ball out though. And Kiati just losing out to Papatanas. Olendezos makes a challenge and another shot off the post. And that ball will go out for a kick in for the state team. Alexander intercepted by Papatanas. Olendezos with the good interception. On the follow-up though, the shot from Coco Camion off the post and wide. Good touch and turn. Good challenge as well, but with the shot there, Azizi being made to work with another good save. Turning that one around the corner, and it'll be a corner for the state team. And it'll just run out for an All-Stars kick-in. So Lola Angus playing it back to Olendezos. And Edwards just a little bit too slow to get to that ball. Cut out well by Coco Camion. Good ball by Edwards into the middle. Lola Angus nice and strong. And McGurr trying to drive through the middle. Just losing out in the end. McGurr again with a good challenge to deny Camion through on goal. Georgia Visa now. Tried to play that ball in through the middle, but it'll be a keeper's ball. And Azizi again, they're too slow to get to the ball, the All-Stars. They need to react a little bit quicker here. That's much better there with the tackle. McGurr with a strong challenge to force it out of play. Alexander will take the kick in for the state team. Plays it into Santos, back to Alexander, and just running out of court again. So Olendezos will take the kick in. Plays it into McGurr. And a snapshot there from Alexander. Azizi again behind it. Has made about 7 or 8 good strong saves. Now will be put to work again here. Santos to the back post. Camion forcing another save, and a good double save by Azizi. Brilliant work from the keeper in the All-Stars, keeping them in it. Olendezos takes on Santos on the left flank. Questions of handball, but the play goes on. Visa now wide to Alexander with the miscontrol. So Visa will take the kick in here on the right flank. Tries to lay it off to Alexander, but runs through to Azizi, and a miscontrol there from McGurr, but Angus will drive forwards. No, it's another miscontrol wide to Alexander, and again just a little bit too wide. Santos a bit too strong with the pass. It's a bit scrappy in the middle of the court. The All-Stars just need to control the ball and hold on to it for a little while longer. Olendezos with the kick in. McGurr back to Olendezos. A good strong challenge. So Visa lays it into Santos, and there was no touch there, so I don't think that one will count. Yeah, so there was no touch there, so the goal won't count. It'll be a keeper's ball. So it's still 2-0. The ball will restart from Aziz. Rolls it out to Olandezos. Visa quick to intercept. And the shot there from Camion, saved again by Azizi. Azizi has done well to make a lot of saves so far. And now all of a sudden Angus on the breakaway. Good save by Sophie there in goals. Sophie Fitzgerald making a good save off of Lola Angus's shot. So Alexander will take the kick in for the state team. There's not much for options here. Santos presenting well through the middle. Angus with the interception, just losing out to Visa. And a good challenge by Sen to put the tackle on Camion. Santos now into Visa. Camion with the cross. And Alexander with the shot. And again, Aziz getting across to make the save. Aziz so far holding the fort for the All-Stars and keeping it 2-0. And the ball is spilt. And I think that's a handball. The keeper, Fitzgerald, deemed to have handled the ball outside of her box. So it'll be a free kick for the All-Stars side. It is actually just a turnover. It'll be a free kick for the state team. As the challenge is a little bit too strong on Fitzgerald. Good turn there by Santos. And the shot just off the post and out. So Aziz will reset here for the All-Stars. And Zaina Rafiq just running out of court. Alexander now finding Santos. Couldn't work the 1-2 though. Sene winning that ball. Visa with the interception, but a good follow-up by Glavovic trying to take on Alexander. Keeps it in play. Santos with the breakaway. Camion on the left flank gets a shot away and another save by Aziz. Sane now can start the counter-attack from All-Stars. But again, Visa with a good intercept. Not for the first time so far this half. It'd be the state team kicking now. Camion on the ball and ball just bouncing off her thigh and into her hand. So it'll be a free kick for the All-Stars. Glavovic wide to Zaina Rafiq, just too strong with the pass. Just needs to settle it down a little bit here, the All-Stars. So Alexander to take the kick in. And deemed to have taken too long here. So it'll be a kick in for the All-Stars. And Visa rushing the pass, intercepted by Papatanas to the shot, saved by Fitzgerald. Glavovic on the follow-up. Good recovery by Visa in the end. And it'll be a keeper's ball. Reynolds out wide to Visa. Good little 1-2 with Santos. They played together in the local junior leagues. And that ball will just run out wide. I believe it'll be an All-Stars kick in. Good ball into Sen. Zaina Rafik not for the first time with a good strong challenge in defence. And again, tackling Santos and kicking that ball out of play. Visa will take the kick in. Finds Santos on the right flank. Plays it back to Reynolds. Good skill to take it around Glavovic. And again, she goes on through the legs of Cortez off the post. And with the follow-up, Cortez happy to clutch that one into her hands. And the ball goes out of play there. Good chance here for the All-Stars to get a shot on goal. Papatanas with the ball. Trying to find Glavovic. Glavovic with a bit of pressure on Reynolds. Good strength from Reynolds to hold onto the ball. Little back roll into Visa, who finds Alexander and breaks away now for the state team. Santos with a touch inside, but Papatanas with a good recovering challenge. And it'll be a corner for the state team. Oh, and that ball deflecting off Sen, and I believe it's just gone into the back of the net. So all of a sudden, the state team finding their third goal. Corner taken by Visa, deflecting off Sen. Very unlucky to deflect that into her own net. So the state team now up 3-0. Good challenge there by Glavovic in the middle of the park, trying to find Rafik. And Glavovic deemed to have been pushed out of it by Visa Sobri. A free kick for the All-Stars. Zaina Rafik with the kick. Finding Glavovic. Tried the shot on the follow-up. Couldn't get it on target. Santos now with the ball. Into Reynolds. Trying to find Santos again. Good interception by Papatanas. And Visa trying to take on Edwards on the left flank, but Edwards winning out. Santos now with a little lob. Trying to get it over Coates and into the goals. So 3 minutes to play. The Futsal WA state team up 3-0. The All-Stars have been unlucky so far not to score their first goal. Holandezos with a good challenge there to win the ball. Better press here from the All-Stars team. Good turn by Santos. And Alexander with a lot of space in the right flank. Trying to lay it off to Santos. Coates does well to intercept. Good skill there from Papatanas to get it under control and winning the side ball for her side. And a good challenge there by Holandezos. It'll be a white kick in. Go with a nice little 1-2 with Papatanas, but just losing out against Alexander. Reynolds with the ball now, giving a bit of space to assess her options. Finds Alexander on the right flank. Isla Alexander with the shot. Good strong save by Coates. Holandezos into McGurr, trying to find Papatanas. We go back to Holandezos. Does well to find Papatanas. Little ball into the middle. And McGear just with the loose touch. Much better movement there from the All-Stars though. Reynolds with a nice little turn inside. Bit of pressure here from the All-Stars. Futsal WA have done well to work it around the corner. Play goes on. And that'll just go out of play for a kick in. Reynolds now assessing her options again. Alexander with the ball, trying to nutmeg Grace Edwards, but Edwards doing well with the challenge. And another good strong challenge in the middle of the court there. Papatanas can break free for the All-Stars and beats one player. Reynolds tried to read the pass, gets the shot away. Fitzgerald with a good strong save though. And that ball will just roll out for a keeper's ball. So again, the All-Stars unlucky not to find the net just yet. Still doing well to find some opportunities though. Reynolds now on the ball, finding Santos with plenty of space, trying to find the far post. Coates doing well to cover this goal though. Olandezas now into Migo, little 1-2. Just a bit too heavy for Olandezas. Does well to recover though. Santos back to Reynolds. And good little touch by Chiati, rather. It wasn't Santos, and Olandezas can break away. Gets the shot, and Fitzgerald happy to see that one go wide of the goal. Olandezas now with a bit of time. And that'll just about see us out for the first half. And there we go. The halftime whistle is gone. So the Futsal WA state team leading 3-0 going into halftime.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
So we're back from the half-time interval. You can see here the Futsal WA state team are ready to kick us off. The All-Stars just getting themselves ready now. It will be the All-Stars to kick us off, rather. And off we go. So the All-Stars have a bit to do in this second half. They were unlucky not to score in that first half. There was a couple of good chances for them, but good saves by Fitzgerald in goals, denying them their opener of the match so far. Kiati trying to find Alexander, but a good interception by Sen. Reynolds following up, and Camion trying to set up a counter-attack. Play goes on. Questions of handball, nothing doing. Bit of confusion there. Play goes on. Kiati on the ball with a lovely touch. Drives through the middle and gets the shot away. And this time Aziz couldn't do anything about that one. So Futsal WA with another quick start in the second half. Hafsa Kiati with a strong shot to find the fourth goal for the state team. Sen now trying to find Glavovic up top for the All-Stars. Kiati trying to switch the play. A little bit too heavy with the pass there for Camion. Zaina Rafiq into Angus. And that ball will just run through to the keeper. Angus on the ball now, trying to find Glavovic around the corner. Alexander will retrieve for the state team. Reynolds with a nice little turn back inside. Bit of space for Kiatian. Again, a little bit too heavy with the switch for Camion. Angus now on the ball, trying to beat Kiati with the nutmeg. Good interception there by Zaina Rafiq. Has a bit of space to drive through the middle. Elects to start again to Sen. Doesn't have much for options here, Sen. Good pressure from the state team. And good challenge by Camion, but Aziz coming out well. Angus, bit of a miscontrol there. Hafsa Kiati now finding Camion at the back post, and a good save by Aziz to force the corner. So Camion will take the corner. Playing it into Reynolds, a good challenge by Angus. Camion with the follow-up, forcing another corner off Aziz in goals. And that ball intercepted by Glavovic, and Reynolds with the shot, taking Aziz by surprise maybe. Sen will keep it in and forces the side ball in her favour off Visa. It should be a side ball here, yep. So Sen to take the kick in into Glavovic with good control. Visa too strong there. Camion with the follow-up. Tries to get the shot away. It's a bit scrappy there, but Glavovic ends up with the ball. And a good challenge by Angus there to release Glavovic. Just rolls out of play though, running out of court. So Cortez will reset the play, and that's two touch there. So it's happened once in each match so far. If the keeper has the ball and plays it out to a teammate, the ball then cannot go back to the goalkeeper unless the goalkeeper herself is over the halfway line, or if the ball comes off an opponent, then it can go back to the keeper again. So it'll be an indirect free kick here for the All-Stars. Good chance for them to score their first goal of the match. And of course, indirect meaning it does have to make a touch before it goes into the net. Glavovic with the shot. Good strong wall. Twice there. Sen on the follow-up again. Another shot blocked, and Visa pressing well from the free kick. Zaina Rafiq taking Visa on. Camion with a challenge. Visa with a turn, and the shot saved by Aziz. Ball over the top. Good control by Glavovic, trying to find Angus on the left flank. Just a bit too much for her. Reynolds into Camion on the right flank. Switches it out to Chiati, and Visa maybe rushing it a little bit too much. So Papatanas back on the court for the All-Stars. And Send there with a misplaced pass straight out for a corner for the state team. Reynolds back to Camion. Gets the shot away, and Fitzgerald this time with the save. So we've had another substitution of goalkeepers. Fitzgerald coming on for the All-Stars team. Visa now hitting the side netting. Good pressure there from Papatanas and goals, and the shot from Zaina Rafik almost catching Coates off guard in goals. Chiati with good skill to take on her player. Visa plays it back to Chiati, and just a miscontrol there. Sen recovering well for the All-Stars. Trying to switch it across, but Visa with an interception, and Hafsa Chiati now with a shot off the post and out. Very unlucky there for Chiati. And that ball will just roll out for a state team kick-in. So Santos wide to Camion with a lovely pass over the top into Visa. And a good challenge by Papatanas and McGurr to win that back, but Alexander can start it again for the state team. Visa too strong against Angus, and flashes the shot across goal. And it'll be a keeper's ball. So Fitzgerald into Olandezos for the first time in the second half. Alexander taking on McGurr. A good challenge there by Edwards. And Alexander well over the top of goal with her shot. Papatanas trying to retrieve the ball and break through. Santos too strong though. So Isla Alexander to take the kick in for the state team. Good challenge there by McGurr, and with the shot just wide of goal. It's much better here from the All-Stars side. Maybe a bit loose in their defense though. Santos with a good opportunity. Finding Camion in the middle of the court. Good challenge by McGurr, and Olandezos needs to be strong. And Visa again just a little bit rushed with her shot. Well wide of goal. So Fitzgerald will get us underway for the All-Stars. Plays the ball over the top and straight through to Coates. Good skill there from Santos. Drives through the middle, finding Visa, but strong save there by Fitzgerald. Down low to her right. Getting a big hand and holding on to it. Visa again pressing hard. Good recovery from the All-Stars. Alexander at the back post, and a good save by Fitzgerald again to keep the All-Stars in the game. That one there intercepted by McGurr. Alexander into Visa. Back to Santos, and a good challenge by McGurr again. And there we go, Papatanas in one-on-one on goals. Tries to control and get it over the top of Coates. Coates though, lucky to see it fall back into her hands. Very unlucky Papatanas not to lob the keeper. And on the breakaway, Visa playing her shot off against Fitzgerald rather. And Fitzgerald with the follow-up with a good save. So a bit of action there from both sides. And again, the All-Stars team very unlucky not to score a goal. Papatanas with lovely skill to lift the ball over the top of the goalkeeper. Unfortunate to hit the crossbar. Alexander now. Fitzgerald with the save, just spilling the ball. And it'll be a kick in for the state team. Visa with the shot on her right foot and finding the far post. Some loose marking there from the kick in for the All-Stars team. And all of a sudden, the state team are up 5-0. 10 minutes to play in this first half, the second half rather. Holandezos, nice passing into McGurr. Santos with the interception though. Getting pressed hard. And beating Edwards and doing well. Visa now one-on-one with the keeper, and I believe Fitzgerald has handled that ball over the line. So it'll be a free kick here for the state team. Yeah, so it'll be Santos over the ball for the state team. Has a lot of goal to aim at here. And a good block there by Angus in the wall. Be a corner for the state team. Santos with a lovely little flick around the corner. And that's the goal of the match so far by Ava Santos. From the corner, flicking it around with her back foot. And Fitzgerald couldn't react to that ball. So the state team now up 6-0. So Zaina Rafik well defended again, and Glavovic can break free on goal, gets the shot away off the post and into the arms of the thankful as is there. Not for the first time the All-Stars hitting the post. I think that must have been the 4th or 5th one. Again, very unlucky. Angus now with the shot and a good save by Aziz. Coming off her line to make that one. Good bit of pressure here from the All-Stars. Still trying desperately to find their opening goal of the match. They've had some brilliant chances as well. Just very unlucky not to score just yet. Zaina Rafik over the top, and that ball will just run through for a keeper's ball. Ball out wide to Alexander with the cross, and just a bit too heavy for Santos rather at the back post. Fitzgerald into Sen. Good strong challenge by Santos, and Alexander with the shot. Well wide and off balance. So Fitzgerald will roll that one into Rafik, and the loose touch giving Santos the opportunity to get another goal for herself. And all of a sudden the state team are running away with it. Up now 7-0. Again, good pressing by Santos. So Fitzgerald this time trying to go over the top for Glavovic. Good interception by Kiati. Zaina Rafik trying to run it down the line, running out of space. The court is a little bit more narrow than what the girls are probably used to playing. Good tackle there by Glavovic. Alexander keeps it in play. Good tackle again, Glavovic. Putting Kiati under pressure. Again, a good challenge by Glavovic, forcing the ball out. Be a kick for the state team. Nice ball into Santos. And a good opportunity here for Angus to get the shot away, and that ball just spills wide of the goals as he's a little bit loose with that one. So it'll be a corner for the All-Stars here, another good chance. Angus into Glavovic. Glavovic with the cross into Zainarific, trying to get the toe poke on target. Just a bit miscued though. Good ball out wide into Camion, and Santos will follow up on that one. Good challenge by Sen though in goals, and Zainarific can take on Kiati. Lovely skill to get around her, but Aziz aware of the danger and stepping off her line, not for the first time. Camion now on the left flank. Good defending again by Sen. Santos with the follow-up. Another good challenge by Sen. Zainarific trying to clear that ball. And it'll eventually run through to Fitzgerald. Good desperate defending there by the All-Stars this time. Loose pass from Sen finding Camion, and it'll be a corner this time for the state team. So 6.5 minutes to play now. Visa on the corner. Lays it into Camion. A good save there. Ball still in play. And not anymore. So it'll be a kick in for the All-Stars. Zainarific to take it. Tries to flash it across goal. A dangerous pass there from Rafiq. Good control by Papatanas. Takes on Kiati, and a desperate last-ditch tackle by Visa. Starting a breakaway for Visa, and a good save by Fitzgerald. Kiati from distance, wide of goal. And again, another ball over the top for Fitzgerald. Papatanas just a little bit slow to get to that one. On that ball there, just intercepted by McGurth. Santos now with the breakaway. Fitzgerald stepping off her line well and making the save. So more opportunities coming for both sides. Olandezos under pressure. Vista unlucky not to win the corner there. So Fitzgerald will go along to Papatanas again. This time controls it well. Kiati just too strong for her though. Breaks free on the left flank, and a good save by Fitzgerald again. Camion with the follow-up. Not on target, and Fitzgerald can find Papatanas for the All-Stars. Good challenge by Visa. McGurr to recover. Olandezos trying to play it out wide. Being pressed well again by the state team. And a good challenge there by Grace Edwards. Papatanas now one-on-one with Kiati and goes over the ball. It'll be a free kick for Papatanas of the All-Stars. It's another good chance here for them to score, get on the score sheet. So it's Papatanas over the goal, plays it back to Ziol and Dezos. That ball intercepted by Visa. Lays it into Santos in the middle of the park, off the crossbar and out. And Visa on the follow-up, hitting the post. Santos again now with the shot, and this time Cooley just passes it around Cortez and into the corner for the state team's 8th goal. So the scoreline now 8-0 in the state team's favour, but as I've said before, the All-Stars have been very unlucky not to score in this match. They must have hit the crossbar and the post at least 7, 8 or 9 times throughout the whole match. Been very unlucky not to score so far. They've got a minute left though to maybe make up for that. Papatanas on the ball. Breaking free of Kiati. Kiati doing well to recover though in the end. Can start the counter-attack with Santos now. Good save by Cortes. Santos again, back to Camion. Good challenge by McGurr. So just about 30 seconds left in this match. Santos on the ball now. Wide to Camion, gets the shot into the side netting. Zael and Dezos into McGurd. Nice ball around the corner for Papatanas. Can she get there? Not. Runs out of play, and that'll just about see us out for the match. So the Futsal WA state team running out 8-0 winners. As I said before, though, the All-Stars were very unlucky not to score a goal. Stick with us for a quick little trophy presentation, as well as an interview with one of the players from the state team. Okay, so I've got with me here Ava Santos from the Futsal WA state team. Chipped in with a couple of goals yourself as well, I believe. How did you find that match?
Oh, it was a pretty good match, not going to lie. Like, the whole team played really well. It was a pretty good win.
Yep. And how's the experience been so far of the day, just playing the matches against the All-Stars team?
Oh, it was an honour. Like, it was like really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yep. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Ava. Have a nice day. See you later. Thank you for joining us for that match. The last match of the day will be the under-17s girls Super Liga All-Star team against the state team in about 10 minutes time. We'll see you then. Goodbye.